Hey, hi you guys, and welcome back to Through Evangelist Eyes. My name's Rod Savala. I am a street evangelist, and we're going through the Bible. And I want to kind of skip off today's chapter and go to something that happened just about a week or two ago. We're in 1 Samuel chapter 19, and there is a lot of stuff happening. Saul is after David. He wants to kill him. David has defeated the giant. David marries Saul's daughter. Saul's daughter has an idol in the house. David is running for his life. He comes to Samuel, and Saul sends people after David. Saul goes after David. Saul ends up prophesying. And you're just going, what's going on in a lot of this? And it will take a Bible scholar to take all that apart. I'm not a Bible scholar. I'm not sure if you're a Bible scholar. But I found myself saying, what stops us? Do we not proclaim Christ because we just think, I don't know enough? Yes, you do. You know enough. Jesus went to the cross for you. Jesus went to the cross for them. Do you receive God's mercy? Simple. Don't complicate the gospel. And this couple of weeks ago, I was preaching near a Muslim mosque. And I took my Bible, took a bunch of Bible tracts. A friend came with me, and one of the, and I'm not sure how to pronounce it, emus, one of the priests of the mosque, young man, came out. We had a great talk, maybe 5 of us at least, 30, 40 minutes going back and forth. And check this out. The one issue that they were camping on was our claim that Jesus is God in the flesh. And they used Matthew, I believe it was Matthew 24, and you could find this easily if you check. It's where Jesus said, no one knows the day or hour when the Lord is going to return. And Jesus says, not even the Son of Man knows that. And so their argument was, how can God be God and not know something? And I told them, I don't know. He's God, I'm not. And I think sometimes we get stuck on answering a question. Just say you don't know. Do you know that came up within the first 5 minutes? I was there easy a half hour, 25, 30 minutes. Why would you stay and ask directions to Texas, to California, if the guy you ask says, I don't know? Why would you continue the conversation? I would go find somebody who knows. Unless God was doing something more, even in that man's heart, that he didn't realize. And I just felt today, I want to encourage you, don't feel like you have to be an expert in the law, an expert at explaining some esoteric mystery that's in the Word, because there are mysteries. God is God. How in the world? You know what? I think we have a bigger problem if man can figure God out. Then we got a problem. He's not quite as big a God as we think he is. But here's the illustration I wish I would have used, and I read one of the commentaries, and I'm not sure if it was Matthew Henry or another one, but it made the point that Jesus had refrained from using those abilities that God has to know everything. How did he do that? I don't know. But it made me think of this illustration. If Mike Tyson, who's a fighter, a boxer, or Muhammad Ali, who is a fighter, if he said, you know what, I'm going into this ring against some wrestlers, and I'm not going to use my boxing skills. I know how to box. I could take this guy out with one slug. But because it's wrestling, I'm going to just use my wrestling skills. And God came as 100% man, and he was 100% God. How did he restrain from using his skill to know the future or know dates? I don't know. But I wanted to bring that up and say, encourage you. Start the conversation. Get to know somebody and where they're at. Ask them what they think of Jesus. And if it's something that you can't handle, just confess it. I don't know, but I can ask somebody who might know. So God bless you, and I hope that you are getting better at proclaiming the good news. Okay? Here we go.